2 salt per urea. I'm assuming you mean salt to saline to wastewater, salt to saline to wastewater to urea. 2 to 1. I mean, grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. But again, these are a bit more than just that. These are also lamps. It's also lamps. It's also biomass. It's also oxygen on top of the salt. So salt is what, 1 to 10 the stuff. Yeah, you get fish and you spend lamps. And you spend biomass, which I free, but lamps are a little more difficult. So this is a way of getting urea. Just throwing that idea out there. It is a way of getting urea. Okay? That is a fine enough method of getting urea. I don't think I'm going to really do it yet, in all actuality. So I'm just going to toss aside these fish farms for now, because we have something that's actually a little bit more important to do right now, and that is set up more titanium. I need more titanium, like, right now. So we're going to go and do that quickly. As quick can be. I just need to, clear out some of my inventory. I'm going to regret getting rid of those, so I will take them back. Titanium. You there. Yeah, you. 19.2 plates, but doing hot air processing of G4 titanium. As opposed to what? Ah. That requires an extra step, so no. That requires MIBC, methyl isobutylcarbonol, and I am not going to make something new out of that. Yeah, products, powdered and a pulp. Yeah, no, we're not going to go full pulp out of this. So 44. I'll keep things even. So 44, 8, 24, 10, and 3. I should have the foundries. Yeah, bonus urea on the fish. That will be the point there. I think it will definitely be just bonus thing, not primary, going forward. All right, so how many of those again? Just stick that to the side. 7/8. So grab a stack. Grab what? These 4 of those, sure. No, 5. One more. There you go. Jaw crushers. How many am I carrying? 2. Jaw crushers right here. Doink doink. Doink. There we go. And ball mills right here. Doof. That is fine. And that's everything. Just add a whole bunch of belt. Probably some of those as well. Belt. All the belt. And, poles. Power poles. Yeah, these things. Yeah, these things are awesome. Medium power poles, yeah. They're great. Gotta love my power poles. Alright, that can go away. Where's my car? There. All is the way out there. By the way, the circuits right here, these are bottlenecked by glass. They're bottlenecked by glass, but the production of the caged alg, that is being limited by the production of titanium, because cages are being limited by titanium right now. I actually need to produce more cages. Cages, it was asked earlier if they're reusable. Yes, cages are reusable, but they are produced at a net negative. So while you do get cages back, when you render caged animals into their respective products, at the beginning of the game, you only have an 80% chance of getting an animal that is caged. There is a 20% chance that you do not get a result from those recipes, which means that you also lose that cage. So it is not a guaranteed one in, one out at all times. It is going to be a net negative on cages. And some animals, in order to even make them, they feed on other animals that are caged as well. So there are some recipes that will take other animals in, more than one, that have cages, and it will not return the cages of those animals either. So you lose the cage in the animals that are, quote, feed animals, feedstock to the other things. So, welcome to the titanium area. We've got stuff and things to worry about with this. By the way, I think that this is a new biosample patch, just for reference from last time. I think this was spawned new, so the fixing things worked. Fixing things worked. It spawned to the thingy. Alright. It was 30. Yeah, so this is... I'm going to do a little bit of copy-paste work here, because this is actually very similar. Tin is... Well, titanium is very similar to tin and lead. Very similar to tin and lead. I'm actually going to... I'm going to take this from lead and paste this down somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Probably like right, sure, here. So let's just get all of this placed down. I also have to change some of this belt line, but nice and quick. Since I've already built this before, it's just change the recipe. That's all I need to do. Uh-oh. That would be my nanobots running out. Where's my car? Please tell me I have some nanobot ammo in my car. Nope! Because of course I don't. I'm not going to wait on my onboard bots. I'm not going to wait on my onboard bots to fix this. Oh, right. No. No nanobots to repair either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's head back. Grab the nanobot ammo. Also, I want to point out that when I play off screen, I play at double speed. So this feels like I'm moving really slow right now. I've gotten sort of used to things, as my rock finder is clearly working today. I've gotten used to things being much, much faster than this. Twice the speed, in fact. Alright, cart. Let's grab a whole bunch of nanobot ammo while I'm here. If I can remember where I put my nanobot ammo, that would be great. Where did I put my nanobot ammo? This is a good question. Where did that go again? It's somewhere. I am completely blind. I thought it was somewhere in here. But it's not. Is it? Nanobot. I can do AUG power already. The problem, cough cough, with the AUG power is that the Python Bay recovery requires bedding! And I can't make bedding yet. So in order to actually recover the tired AUG, I need bedding. Hint, hint. Where are my nanobots? Ammo. I would think I would see it. What happened to it? The unfortunate part, by the way, also, you don't get the logistic request tech. You don't get the logistic request tech until Blue Science, so I can't just set a request for the ammo. Seriously though, I know nanobot. Yeah. I have the stuff. It's just where I need it like pinged. Here. Found it. There it is. See, the unfortunate part about the tired AUG is that they cannot be caged and processed for being tired. That's my main concern with the AUGs is why can't we throw them into a slaughterhouse immediately afterwards? Right? I would think that I should be able to take a tired AUG and throw it into a powerhouse. Not a powerhouse, a slaughterhouse. And render a tired AUG as is. But, no. In fact, that actually would lead to some very interesting consequences, because you can use the Mark II, 3, and 4 animals for producing power. They actually have a higher fuel value. They'll last longer. With higher mark level. But you don't want a situation where you can accidentally render a Mark II creature, for example, or a Mark IV creature. However, there is this thing called the why is it AUG? Ablazed! That's the one. So you can totally feed energy drinks to these Augs to make them ablazed and give them absolute metric F tons of fuel value. They'll last a really long time. They'll last a really, really long time. And now does that produce a tired? Uh-oh. Alright. Well, control 992. There you go. There's a thing. Oh, thank you so much, Scooter Jack, for the Prime sub as we crash the game. Thank you so very much for that. We're back here? Wow. Okay, that was some time lost. Holy crap, wow, that is progress gone. Sheesh. So some error line 992 of stuff and things control.lua, some error happened. What did I click on? I clicked on a pinned GUI thing. Here, I'll save. I will reproduce the error for you. So I did a search for the ablazed for the AUG, but I had pulled up the ablazed AUG. It was pinned, or not pinned. It was minimized to the side. I clicked on this, and something there, right there. That's the crash. So there's some conflict, probably, with what is it really used for in your GUI creation. I'm thinking there's some overlapped GUI thing going on here between the caravan code and the minimizing of the what is it really used for code. There might be some overlap. Maybe. That's my initial guess on the thing. But yeah, so that happened. Just a minimize thing. I would hazard to say that this is probably a what is it really used for fault, rather than PySuite, but clearly there's the game thinks that it's a PySuite error. Yes, a null value. Null value errors, always lovely. So back to the titanium. I now need to grab all of these things again. What a joy. What a glorious, wonderful, beautiful joy this is. You there. Yep, that's good. Secondary crushers, which are... I am blind. Secondaries, right here, right in front of me. Ball mills and jaw crushers. Jaw crushers. Yeah, that'll work. Ball mills 10, and I have the foundries. I need the pressure pump. Oh, I really don't need the pressure pump, but I'm gonna grab some anyway. And I have the heat exchanger, so that should be fine. Yeah, something is likely named the same. That's part of my guess, is that there's something identical going on. Either they're sharing the same spot on the actual screen, or there's two things that are named the exact same. And I would hazard a guess saying that it's an identical name between was it really used for and your caravan script. Any hoozle. What was it that I also needed? Like lots of stuff and things. And where's my car? Car is over here. Car be here. Take some of this stuff from me, so I can have a nice and clean-ish inventory with which to work with. Clean-ish. I'll bring the car up, but I also need to, you know, pick up more nanobot ammo. Clearly, let us not forget, before heading on up there, to actually build out this titanium processing setup. Let us not forget to have lots of nanobot ammo. All the glorious robots. By the way, I hope the sound isn't too loud for folks on the robots. They're doing their little whooping sound all the time whenever we're near them. I have toned down some stuff. Take all of them. Yep. All right, so the GUIs are destroyed when they're closed. All right. And that it's the slaughterhouse GUI code. Okay. All right. Sounds fine. It's all good. All right. Cool. I try to think about these things with the sound. It is, for those wondering, it is an environment sound that is the robot noises. The robot noises are an environment sound, so that's the one that you need to adjust. Just tone down the environment sounds. So take, like, lots of that, so I don't have to worry about it. And then go back. I need additional belt stuff, all the belt stuff. So Immortal Sniper apparently found the alternatives for the vanilla oil cracking recipes that are gone now. Grab, excuse me, grab that, grab that, grab that, grab 3 of those, and grab all those. Light oil from oleochems and CO2 is apparently better. The oleochem, really? The oil, the oleo. Oh, oleo. Oh, glorious oleo. Wherefore art thou, oleo? Oleo? Oh, olefins. Okay, that's one. CO2, olefins. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's useful. That's also petroleum gas and light oil from the olefins, and you can do olefins from aromatics. Technically, I would do olefins from aromatics. Yeah, it's a pet gas recipe, but yeah, olefins absolutely from aromatics. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. And yeah, you can still do Faugi Relesia aromatics, but gosh dang, it's gonna be really hard to get those Relesia these days, in particular. But oh boy, those Relesia will be a lot more difficult these days. Rock. Rock. It's a rock. There's a rock right there. It's right. It's right. It's right there. It's right there. My car is telling me that there's a rock. It's right there. It's right there, and now it's gone. Thank you so much, car, for telling me that there's a rock in that very specific location. Was a rock in that very specific location. Do we have to do this again? Alright. Alright, it asked for it. I'm totally doing this now. This is happening now. Oh, I'm having a great day. Yeah, I hope everyone else has been having a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day. We're just finding all of the rocks, going forward here right now, and it's gone. We're just having some fun, doing a lot of talking and discussion about wonderful, glorious things, and I'm about to build out some titanium. Time to build out some titanium. I'm actually going to rotate this, and we'll do this rotated. All rotated like this time. Yes, continuously ramming into rocks, because our car has a rock finder, and it will invariably find a rock. Like the car will invariably find the rocks. It'll find the power poles. It'll find all of the wood, the trees, dead wood, the pipes, especially the pipes, especially the niobium pipes. Once we get the niobium pipes, our car will find all of it, all the time, and we're just taking our revenge on some of these rocks. In the meantime, so I want to, of course, do a little bit of this. Whoops. Come on. There you go. Into a whatever thing. I can work with storehouse, but I guess this is the better option. Whoops. There you go. So this is compressing the titanium ore. I mean, obviously. So this is using the deadlock's stacking to compress these 5 full throughput yellow belts effectively into 1 yellow belt of titanium, of stacked titanium. That's what this is. It's we're stacking what is 5 belts and compressing it down into 1, and this is just a belt balancer. That's all this is. It's just a 5-to-1 belt balancer, effectively, to get a nice even output. I will need to redo this stuff, and this is just to save belt. That is all it's for. Is it saves belt. Also, have you folks noticed? You might not be able to hear it. It's a really low sound, but they changed the sound on picking up splitters. It's a different sound now. Why they changed that sound, I have no idea, but they changed the sound. Like, what? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do this? Ta-da. Belt savings. I just need to, you know, actually change the recipe to the titanium processing recipe to process the ore of titanium. And this produces G1 and G2. So I actually, hold up. I need to pay attention to this. Right. This isn't built properly. No, no, no. This is fine. This is actually fine. I need to do one more belt. Right there. Yeah, the whole game is a why not. Yeah. Yeah. Why change this little thing? This little inconsequential thing? Why not? Why not change this little inconsequential thing? Because here's why not to change the sounds. Okay, here's the why not on the changing of the sounds. It breaks mods when they do this. When they change sounds, they break mods. That's why. Mods break. Why do mods break? Because some mods reference the base game stuff, and when they change the sounds, they sometimes change the names of the files for the sounds, / the directories that the sounds are in. And if a mod references a base game file by name, that mod is inherently broken when they change the name of the file that they're trying to reference. The joy of modding. Anyway, so that gives me 1 and 2. I then need these to do 2 back to 1. And that'll give stone... Oh, God, I have to deal with gravel. Ugh. I hate dealing with gravel. I can deal with stone just fine. It's gravel that I really dislike dealing with. Some mods get updated just fine, but not every mod will get updated over time. See Industrial Revolution. Cough, cough. Not all mods will be updated forever. So yeah, 23 needs to process a total of 7.5 into 3.8, but we're going to keep this smaller. We're going to keep this smaller, so we could have one line of 23, or we can have 2 lines of 12. Or I guess, you know, 4 lines of 6. Shall we do 4 lines of 6? Shall we do it over here? Let's do it over here. Since we're sort of aligned, shall we say, for sets of 6. Let's do sets of 6. Yeah, what happened to Industrial Revolution? Deadlock quit. That's the basic answer. Deadlock quit. Modding. Like, full stop, quit. They're still sort of hanging around, but they stopped. They could not take the heat of what they have wrought. That seems like the the best way of explaining it. Deadlock just got fed up with having to deal with people. You know, the concept of dealing with people, being people, just got tired of it. What is the throughputs I'm dealing with here? Less than 15, so this will be fine as it is. Yeah, that's the recipe I'm looking for. If you make things that are popular, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you've made something that is popular. You have to actually be able to deal with the people. And they got tired of it. Tired of the complaints, tired of the suggestions to change things, etc., etc. But that's the issue is, if you're making a mod, that is what you've signed up for. You have by making a mod publicly available to everyone, you have invited criticism. That is the ultimate point, is that you invite these criticisms, these complaints, these albeit also the good side, these the people who are who compliment you, who like your mods, giving you good vibes. But the way the brain works is you're going to notice the bad a lot more than the good. Yes, and everything about the license did not help in the slightest. The licensing thing sure didn't help.